Welcome back to Twisted Metal Customs. You're with Twisty today and a special guest, Jessie, the better half of TMC. Normally behind the camera, but I've conned her in to help me on this side. So yeah, we're working on the VH Commodore today that we got out of that swamp. Check it out if you haven't seen it. And we're going to be hopefully getting the better sedan going with the parts. So what are we doing today?
This episode will be taking out the diff, the gearbox, basically the whole drivetrain and the engine, and we'll be putting it into the better VH.
All right, let's get into it. Whee! Once we unlock the top of this shock tower, then we can drop the diff back down and then undo the other structural support piece. Yeah, nice. Alrighty. Alright, that's mostly undone now, and we're going to see if we can drop it down and get that diff out of the way, and we can start with something else. Let's see if we've done what we needed to do. Lower our pipe wrench stand. Just tail shafts out of the way. So they should be right to knock those pins out now, somehow. If we can get to them. Alrighty, we've got the tail shaft out, we've got the speedo cable disconnected, we've got the transmission linkage disconnected, we've got the trans cooler lines dripping all over me and disconnected. What's left, we've got to cut this exhaust off now, which is what I'm doing with this saber saw, and then we should be able to just undo the transmission brackets, and then we can drop it down. Ah, yeah, beauty. First, bloody hot. Snapped off my saber saw tip, so I've got to go back to the house, which is ages away, to get another one.
with you. You didn't stop.
You said go, Bo, go. Nah, that's alright, we didn't need it anyway. There's a bit of rusty on the top there. You stop kicking the dog stopped kicking your tail on the camera. You stop it. Don't. Nah, I did it on purpose. You probably would have guessed that. Yeah, it's too far gone to repair. Just the annoying pieces on here to rust repair, so whatever. Just push it out of the way. Okay, everything's disconnected. What we're going to do now is just take the radiator out and that shroud off so we can pluck the engine out. And then I just noticed, if you look over on this car where it's going into, I didn't realise, but the engine mounts are cut off. So we can't just plonk it straight in. We're going to have to take this down to the house shed and cut them off and then weld them onto here. Get down. Down. This is a pristine artwork here, mate. Okay, so that's what we have to do. I might move these forks out of the way. That's the accelerator cable. Heater's disconnected. We've got the fuel line disconnected. The radiator hose is disconnected. Battery cable's disconnected. I'm pretty sure it's just a bit of a wiring harness here, which we either plug it under the plug, unplug there, or just disconnect it at the engine. But I'm going to take this off now. I've just got this engine mount disconnected on the left hand side. The right hand side still yet to be done, and that's pretty well it on the mechanical parts. What are you doing, Jesse?
I am disconnecting some wires. Disconnected a couple of wires on the carby, and I think this one is the oil pressure. As I disconnect them, I label them just for some people that can't remember where they go.
Thank you.
It's always handy. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, that should be about it. Once you finish those wires off, and I'm just going to quick run around the engine, make sure there's nothing going to get ripped out if we just pull it out too quickly. But that's it. Just about ready to pluck this thing out. Alrighty, that's the end of the day, end of day one, mind you. Pretty happy with the progress. Don't you slobber in this video. So we've got the diff in. Diff's in, most of the swing arms and whatnot are hooked up. We just got to put the springs in, but that's easy. We've got the back diff in. All the other components are bolted in, just need to tighten them up at the end. So the back end's good, the 3 studs there. Now we're just got to work on the front. Got this jacked up here. We're going to undo that section and drop this down and replace that because the other engine mounts have been cut off. So we're going to put this whole new piece in the other one. I'll get it out, I might clean it up with the sandblaster and give it a coat of paint first, but that's today's plan. Get that bastard out. Just dodged a bullet. Luckily we got it all blasted, etch primed, and then nice real kill rust black. So it's pretty good. Didn't do the brake shoes, didn't do the brake calipers or the hubs because I'll probably get new ones for that. But that's today's effort on the VH amongst other jobs. So let that dry and hopefully it doesn't get wet too soon. And then tomorrow we'll bolt it in. Hopefully get some wheels on this so we can get it in the shed for the next step. Until tomorrow. And the next day, beautiful. Nice and dry, all sandblasted and primed and painted. Yeah. Okay, so it's up on stands now. That's got to come out. That's got to go in. I wish it was this easy. I'm going to blast these two items and get a drink of water. I am parched. But you can see, all shiny, new. I just got to paint where the straps were holding it on the tractor, but that's good. All installed. Let's get some tyres on. Tail shaft is still out, obviously, gearbox isn't in yet, but engine and box I'm going to leave out because we have decided to give this thing a bit of a birthday. We're going to roll that one down to the shed and we're going to start doing a bit of rust repair on it and a respray. And we'll get this 186 freshened up, whether it's do a compression test on it or whatever. It sounded pretty good when it was running, so maybe just clean it up, paint it. But yeah, freshen that up and get that ready in for this one when it's all done and painted. If you haven't, join my Facebook because there's a giveaway once we hit just over 100 followers. I'm still waiting to give away that $200 worth of merch, so jump in if you haven't already. If not, check out the merch at the end of this channel. It's cheap as. Twisty's gonna go have a beer. I'm hot and bothered, all dusty. Thank you for tuning in and watching TMC. Appreciate it. See you next time. Have a great weekend. Thumbnail.